What's going on, guys? Blover Bros here, and welcome back to the Call of Duty Cup Series Season 5, race number 9, I believe. Here we are from Talladega. Now, coming into this race, your top 3 in points are separated by 2 points, and we'll get to those once we get to them. On pole, you got Ryan Madden, and 2-time winner this season, Kyle Akers. And then rookie Joseph Rakowski and Jay Jefferson. Then Alvin Summers and Kapul Abai. Kapul had an amazing race yesterday in the amateur series. Had one of the fastest cars. Dylan E. and Tyler Flood. Then you got Eli Stapleton and TJ Hanley. Mohammed Zain and Luciano Reese. Mohammed should be a big factor today. Last season, he got his first and only, I believe only, his only career Call of Duty Cup Series win at the Veterans Day Memorial in the Daytona night race. So then you got Cullen Francis, and 4th in points, Nick Ventura. He was leading going into the last race and wrecked on lap 2. Fell 25 points out of the lead and down to 4th. Then Alexander Rowe, your Daytona 500 winner, and his teammate Logan Claudel. Then Dalton Riley and Burt Forward, Eli Bright and Kyle Kesey. Your points leader, Brad Stover, and Nathan Stapleton. Then you got Jeff Bright and Hunter Spartan. Yesterday's amateur winner, Brayson Mitchell, and Kevin Villano. Then Isaiah Ford and Evan Byrne. Rebecca Tyler and Ruby Claudel. Keon Eddington, last season's champion, and Samet Oskin. 3rd in points, Bullet Bill, 2 points out of the lead, and Larry Arnold. Then you got Jonathan Hoff and Max Anderson. Ryan Kesey and Mo Akers. Nick Flood, last week's winner and 2nd in points, 2 points back, and Adam Akers. Then rounding out the field, we got Amy Ashley and TJ Friend. We'll be back for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
There we have it. Now this race, Talladega this past weekend has been really good races. Both ended under green, which is shocking because lately it seems like every series has ended under caution, but Talladega surprisingly hasn't. The truck race ended in a 1-lap shootout. Joseph Rakowski, who's starting 4th today, was leading when they came to the green for 1 to go. Evan Byrne, a lapped car, who's also in this race, kind of dive bombed Joseph while he was leading, and it made him go from 1st to 11th in 1 lap. So I'm sure Joseph won't retaliate or, give him a hard time here considering it's Talladega, but I don't know. Might be a rivalry moving forward. Also, Joseph Rakowski and Nick Ventura seem to have quite the rivalry going, judging by the comments the last couple of races, so that should be fun to keep an eye out. Though I don't expect anybody to do anything here at a place like Talladega. Pace car is off, waiting for them to get going, while all 42 drivers make it to the green and get scored. Green flag is out. Kapul Abai wasting no time making it 3 wide. 38 laps. I don't think they're going to have to pit if there's a couple cautions. They might actually pit during one of the cautions, but I believe as long as it doesn't stay green to the end, everyone will be able to make it, and the pack won't get split up. Kapul tried making it 3 wide for what would have been 4th, or I guess for 3rd, but kind of got hung out to dry, and that 41 dropping way back. Did everyone make it to the green? Oh, the 21 Ruby Claudel didn't. Bummer. Kevin Arm Incorporated has been really quiet in the Cup Series this season, man. Joseph Rakowski and his teammate Dylan E. both had a DEI trying to make that 3rd lane work. Ryan Madden has had an awful season. He made the Final 4 last season and got 2nd in points, but he's never won a Call of Duty Cup Series race. Got pole today. Trying to turn his awful season around. He's like 38th in points coming in. And for Ryan Madden, that's unheard of. Here comes Luciano Reese and Nick Ventura. Nick in the 31, a rookie to the series. Led the points for quite a bit of the season. Won at Rockingham earlier this season. And, like I said, got wrecked on lap 2 last week. Made him drop 25 points down to 4th. Eli Bright, last season's Daytona 500 winner, running 2nd. Then your points leader, Brad Stover, in 3rd now. Everyone being really aggressive early on. 4 wide on lap 3. Looks like you got a Red Bull kind of hanging back. Alright, they're doing something to the right side of the 21. Hope Ruby gets out there and at least completes a couple of laps. That way she can get scored for this race. Jeff Bright in the 24 won this race last season. He has not won since the first Talladega race of last season. Be great to see him get to victory lane. He won twice last season. Then talked about Evan Byrne in the pre-race, how he cost Joseph the win a couple days ago in the truck race. Here he is in the 10, running third, going for the lead now, being pushed by Rebecca Tyler. You guys know how I feel about Rebecca. One of the best rookies this season. Has had a lot of speed, but she has been the unluckiest driver I have ever seen. From blowing a tire while dominating at Atlanta to leading and the pit crew calling her in too early and she couldn't rebound at Phoenix. Ooh, the 11 about turned to the 22 there. It's great seeing 4 lanes, man. Per NR though, the inside lane is the only viable one, but it's great seeing everyone at least, you know, trying. Here comes Adam Akers. He's the only of the Akers to not have won this season, or ever. Being pushed by younger brother Mo in the 4. Mo looked to make it 4 wide. He got Adam a break. That was really generous of him. So Evan Byrne continues to lead second in points. Bullet Bill in the 01. And then you have the other Akers. Number 9, Kyle Akers. Oh, we have a lapped car. Ruby Claudel back out there. And man, she is going to get freight trained here before too long. Let's see the speed differential. The leader's going 204. She's going 196. Rebecca Tyler leading the very outside lane. Adam Akers jumped up to the outside with Bullet Bill. Oldest brother Kyle Akers making the move on youngest brother Mo Akers. Oh, and middle brother Adam's going to make a move on youngest Mo as well. Adam Akers in a Red Bull sandwich. Oh, there it is. I don't know if it was a big one. Oh man, it just might be. Just Rakowski, I seen in it. Tyler Flood. We'll go back to that, but I want to watch the race back. I don't think it was the big one. Still a whole bunch of cars running. Hunter Spartan going for the lead. He has been winless since race 2 of last season. But don't let that fool you, man. He was one of the most consistent drivers last season, getting, I think, 5th in points. Just missing out on the final round. Ooh, he blocked Samet Ozkin, and Samet wasn't having it. Kyle Akers will lead them back. Alright, let's go see what brought out the caution. Alright, I know I've seen an M&M's car in it, but there's kind of 2, and they're right next to each other, so we're going to watch Mohammed Zayn. I'm not exactly sure what happened or who all was in it. I don't know. Jeff Bright, all your points leader, Brad Stover. The 43 almost getting upside down. It's Luciana Reese. I don't know exactly what caused that, I'm going to be honest. I guess we're going to go to helicopter. And then we're going to go slow-mo. Alright, let's watch that little thingy right there. That whole wad of cars. I guess I put it slow-mo a little early. There you go. The helicopter needs to get a little closer, man. I can't see. Oh, looks like the 12 and 18. That was really weird. Right up into Isaiah Ford and Jeff Bright, Brad Stover. Oh, I could pull a bygone in it, Dylan E. Eli Bright got a piece of it. Your pole sitter Ryan Madden, well, he didn't escape without any damage. I was about to say, that is the luckiest move I might have ever seen. I want to go on board Joseph Rakowski. I don't know if he missed it. Well, I know he got a little bit of damage, but I think he somehow got away with very little. He is literally running dead last. And still couldn't quite avoid it. He's seen everything go crazy, and he got off the gas immediately. Had contact TJ Hanley, and everyone just came down. He got quite a bit of right side damage, but I think he should be fine. Alright, we'll go back to the restart. Pace car pulls off. Everybody, wow, a lot of people actually DNF'd off that. Everybody but Ruby Claudel pit under that caution. Now those who retired, TJ Hanley, Luciana Reese, your points leader, Brad Stover, Isaiah Ford, Cullen Francis, and Mohammed Zayn. Tyler Flood, and Dylan E. So, I guess that was technically the big one, but I didn't think that many cars would wreck out. Crazy. But Kyle Akers still leads. Remember, everyone but that 21 pit. Ruby used that as a tool to get a lap back. So she's going to have to hope for another quick caution. Of course, she was on pit road for 3 laps, so everyone should be able to make it to the end. One more caution will pretty much guarantee it. Hunter Spartan going to push Kyle Akers in an attempt to get by the lap car, Ruby Claudel. I don't think she's off pace. I think she just, I don't know. I don't know what happened on that pace lap that resulted in her going to the pits. The 4 blocking the 28 back there, nearly causing a wreck. Remember that auto zone number 21 is a lap down. So the real battle is between the 48, 77, 9. Well, Kyle Akers in drop off. So Matt Oskin up to the lead. Talked about him all season, man. He's doing wonders in trucks for a really small organization, but in amateur and cup, he drives for really good teams and just hasn't performed. Not really to his doing. He's been caught up in a lot of wrecks that he had no start in. Did I just hear another wreck? Guess not. So, good seeing some Oskin up leading, especially in the Power of Pride paint scheme. TJ Friend in the 83 gonna drop low. There's the 39 is swerving back there, man. Ooh, Nick Ventura, is something going wrong with that car? Is he just getting out of the pack? Came into this race 4th in points. Man, you got a feel for him. 2 bad results in a row. Hopefully it's just a flat tire or something, and something that won't wreck him out or make him DNF. He's gaining speed as he comes to pit road, so he's not out of power or anything. We'll keep an eye on that. 4 wide for second. Samet Oskin still leads. He can Burt forward. Of the forwards, and I know there's only 2 now, but there used to be 3. Burt has always been the better of the 3, in my opinion. He's always performed better. He has a championship in the Truck Series. And until Isaiah had won the Fontana race last week in trucks, he was the only forward to actually get a win. But since he came up to Cup, man, older brother Isaiah is just outperforming him in every way. In trucks and amateur as well. Man, look at that pack behind. Single file for the first 2 cars. Let's check on the 31. Alright, he's only a lap down, so that's good for him, I guess. Oh, I hear a wreck. Or hey, at least your car on the wall. The pace lights are on. Oh yeah, there's very few cars left. Unbelievable. This is the 31. Oh man, this is literally a blessing for Nick Ventura. He's a lap down, but man, that's crazy. There's the 14, the 2, 25. A lot of cars we haven't seen. So it must have been a wreck involving some of the leaders. Looks like they're going slow, but they're going 204 miles an hour. Coming to the caution lap, 15 of 38. 3 wide for second. Burt forward is your leader. We'll be back, see what just happened. Alright, I legit have no clue what happened, but what I usually do when there's a caution, I go to the pace car, and then I go up 1 car, and whoever the slowest car or car furthest back is, usually was involved in the wreck. And this certain car, Ryan Kesey, had a lot of damage. So let's see. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened beyond that. Ooh, the 28 just killed him. Oh, yesterday's winner, Brayson Mitchell, hard head on into the wall. What just happened? Oh, someone got a piece of that. Oh, they're wrecking behind you. No, your pole sitter's in it, Jeff Bright. Why did the 28 just kill the 12, man? See, Eli Stapleton, I imagine, did not do that on purpose. We're going to board him. And he just tried making it 4 wide and clipped the 12, and they got hung up on each other. Evan Burns in it. Oh my gosh. That's like a freaking pop-up. I was getting ready to change camera views, and it scared the crap out of me. We've watched 2 different replay and two angles, and I have no idea what really happened. I know the 11 went head onto the wall, so let's find him. That white and purple Toyota. Let's see. Yeah, they're wrecking in front. Oh, and he just got clipped. Man, what a hard hit. Now, there was a second pack back there that got involved. I want to see who that was. Might have been the 8. Nobody, apparently. Oh, yeah, it was the 8, I guess. Because, okay. I'll be back for the restart. Pace car's getting ready to pull off. We'll check who all DNF'd. Alright, 17, 24. Okay, so Ryan Med, Jeff Bright, Eli Bright, Ryan Kesey, Eli Stapleton, Evan Byrne, Alvin Summers, TJ Friend, Jay Jefferson. Somehow the 11 didn't. But, man, Nick Ventura and Ruby Claudel both lapped down due to other instances that weren't wrecks. And somehow, man, they could get a decent finish off this. I know the 21 was involved in that wreck earlier, a minute ago. I seen Ruby went spinning, but Burt Ford's still leading. 18 of 38, coming to 20 to go. Nick Ventura seems to be majorly off pace. You know he's going to have to hate that. Burt Ford got a really good restart because everyone tried to clear and everyone else on the outside in the turn, and he had them cleared by the time they got to the line. Well, I mean, the 21 wrecked, so I don't think Ruby will be as fast as she was, but she was just as fast as the leaders earlier. Like, she was hanging with everyone. She just fell out of the draft when she had a pit. Ooh, Larry Arnold almost turned Keon Eddington, man. Nathan Stapleton looking underneath Burt. We're going to go 3 wide for the lead as we come to 19 to go. Seems like there's nobody left, but we've had 2 wrecks, and both wrecks, man, they took out a lot of cars. Just Rakowski running 17th now. Somehow. He has been basically in both wrecks. The last wreck, he missed by literally the hair on his chin. But the first one, he got door slammed, so really surprised to see that 17 still in. Keon Eddington going for the lead. Oh, someone's off pace down below the apron. Who is that? Kevin Villano. Oh, yeah, and he's really off pace. Hopefully he doesn't stall it, because this might bring out a caution. I think he'll make it. Yeah, he's good. I don't know what happened. Alexander Rowe battling Keon Eddington for the lead. Alexander Rowe won the Daytona 500 earlier this season in his first career Call of Duty Cup Series start. He almost won the Amateur Series race at Fontana last week, but got passed by Dalton Riley on the last lap due to a lapped car blocking. So, you know, he's out for blood. I know it's a different series, but you know, race car drivers say, if you have a bad race, it haunts you till you get back in the car the next week. And he just wants vengeance. And what better way to get back at an amateur race screwing you? Win a Call of Duty Cup Series race. And they're 4 wide mid-pack. I guess, I don't even know if you call that mid-pack, honestly. Kevin Villano's back out. Maybe he should have tire down or something. These guys all single file, but they're not formed up enough to where the draft will carry them. But most of these guys have been in wrecks. Becca Tyler, 16th. She is pretty bad. Rear end damage. I didn't see that earlier. 14 getting pushed by Burt Ford pretty hard. It was 14's teammate, 39, and Jonathan Hoff. Mo Akers, Alexander Rowe. Ooh, Dalton's on pit row. I don't know if that's a scheduled stop. I don't think it would be. Burt Ford going back for the lead. Got blocked. Coming to lap 23 now. 16 to go. The 88 has no health. You know, he doesn't want to just ride around. Burt's trying to be aggressive. While the race is pretty tamed, let's take a look at and check where those coming in who are currently in the chase. Alright, we'll look at the scoreboards, because I know he's already out. Brad Stover came in leading. He's going to leave this race, finishing 40th. Nick Flood in the 29 came in 2 points out in second. I haven't even seen him all race. Where's he at? Oh, 19th. I haven't seen him all race. What's old Nick doing? He won last week. There he is. Pretty good damage. Going for 18th. Bullet Bill, we seen earlier, 20th. He wrecked. There he is. Just riding around. Nick Ventura, talked about him, lap down. Joseph Rakowski, we've seen him. Hunter Spartan's actually up there contending for the lead. Right there in that 77, pushing Kyle Kesey. You look down, you got Jay Jefferson, he wrecked out earlier. What place? 13. At least I think he wrecked out. Am I missing him? I thought they were about to pit, honestly. 13. Nope. What's fastest lap? Am I blind? Oh, 26th. Not a terrible result, I guess. Adam Akers, he was just riding around off pace. Or is he up in... Oh, he's pitting. I don't know why he's pitting. Luciana Reese, I think she wrecked out, actually. Yeah, 41st. Kyle Akers contending up for the lead. Right there. Keon Eddington contending up for the lead. Right beside Kyle. And then rounding it out would be Jeff Bright. He wrecked out. Nathan Stapleton in the 14, actually, is 2 points behind Jeff coming in. And that would be on the other side of the fence, you know, looking in. So that 14 here, this could be a very good race for him if they were coming to the checkered. I know it wouldn't be the win he so desperately wants, but you feel like a win. He would be sitting comfortably in the chase, as we already passed halfway to the race of the chase. They're all single file on the bottom, just riding around for now. So Matt Austin's going to get hung out to dry. And that was your little mid-race points update. Larry Arnold running up, well, about to be nowhere near where he is currently, which would have been second. Last season's FedEx Amateur Series champion. We talked about this last season. He led 0 laps en route to that championship, but somehow was leading the points at the end of Homestead. So, good on you, Larry. He didn't run very well in the Cup Series last season for Robert Yates Racing in the number 90. He got let go, but luckily there was that rule. If you finished top 5 in points in amateur, then this season you were guaranteed a ride with your amateur team. And him and Ruby Claudel both got top 5 in points in amateur, and both didn't run that well in Cup. Ruby did get a win at Homestead, but I thought they were wrecking. So Ruby and Larry brought Kevin Harv Incorporated up to the Cup Series. Haven't really ran that great. I think they have like combined 2 top 5s, but Talladega, man, place where dreams come true. Nick Ventura blocked the field amateur when he was off pace. He can do it again. You're the leader, Jonathan Hoff. Oh man, and no, that's not his teammate. He can't. Nathan Stapleton's getting blocked hardcore. Oh man, he did the same thing yesterday, and once again, where could he have gone, man? He's still blocking Larry Arnold. That's just a bad situation for him. 2 days in a row, he blocks the leaders and separates the field. Like I said, where could you go? They were 3 wide behind you. You're bound to block someone. Luckily, there wasn't a wreck. Ooh, Brayson Mitchell actually might block the field as well. Kyle Akers trying to get the inside going. So you have 2 cars on the outside, both with Hendrick Motorsports engines. There's Junior Motorsports number 88 of Burt Ford, trying so desperately to get to victory lane for the first time. So this is his first season back in the Cup Series since season 3. Burt going for second now. I see the 11 so faintly. Surprised the 11 still in the race after going head on into the wall. It's Brayson Mitchell, yesterday's winner of the FedEx Amateur Series. Jonathan Hoff, and that's Stuart Haas Racing, number 39, Haas Automotive Chevrolet. A bunch of cars up here with Hendrick Motorsports engines. Hopefully the 11 doesn't block. I don't know why Alexander Rowe didn't go to the outside. That's just going to give Mo Akers the lead. Oh, maybe not. Oh, don't wreck, fellas. Don't wreck, fellas. Smetowski's going to get hung out and blocked. So we have 8 3/4 of laps to go. Luckily, they kind of caught Brayson in a turn where it didn't completely disrupt the flow of things, and he blocked both lanes. So Smet didn't lose too much ground. That is going to hurt him. Ironically enough, Brayson got blocked by Nick Ventura yesterday, and somehow he caught up with great push from Drew Charles and Tom Akers, which obviously ended up giving him the win. So he knows exactly what it's like to be blocked by lap cars. Alexander Rowe finds his way back to the lead. He seems to have a knack for plate racing. Jonathan Hoff, man, he is a really good car, but no one wants to work with him. He's one of the few rookies up in this bunch, other than the 2 and the 4. I think the 2 and the 4 are the only rookies in this pack, and the 39. The 39 making a move yet again. Hunter Spartan's right there. Not really following him. Too busy side drafting the 88. I don't think we'll catch Dalton and Bullet Bill. No one wants to work with each other up here, man. They know it's getting to be go time, and you don't want to help your competitors. But you got to. There goes 39 making yet another move. The 2 will go down and block. Actually, not really a block. He just running his line. The 39 wasn't really close enough to make a move on him. Burt Ford leaves Kyle Akers hanging. I honestly fully expected the 14 and the 84 to make him, and the 33 to make a run back up towards the front, but they really haven't. I'm really interested to see how the points are going to look at the end of this race. I know this won't be the most exciting Call of Duty Cup Series race in history, guys, but what can you do? There's 2 wrecks that take out a good amount of cars and damage a bunch of others. Keon Eddington going for the lead now. 39 just got it back, and he's going to lose it as the inside lane is formed. 6 to go, and these guys know it's crunch time. Keon Eddington, last season's champion, leading. He's kind of got a sister teammate in a way, Burt Ford behind, and then a Penske Dodge of Logan Claudel, who is hungry. Logan Claudel's last Call of Duty Cup Series win was last season at Atlanta? Yeah, Atlanta. No, Las Vegas. Yeah, yeah, I think it was Las Vegas. Yeah, it was Las Vegas. It was the last race before the chase, and he had to win it to make the chase. And he won it. He didn't go very far in the chase, but he did win it. Because Atlanta was literally a couple races after that, and the tracks are so similar. 3 wide for third. Kyle Kesey is starting to make a little comeback. It's literally a 10-car race, though. Mo Akers going for it. Claudel could not block. Keon Eddington will be able to at this point. If there's a caution, it's pretty much over. So hopefully there's no caution. It's crazy. In the amateur and trucks, the entire field was pretty much caught up at this point, and we ended under green. Right now there's only 10 cars in this pack, and watch it end under caution. Mo Akers to the lead. 39's back. In Call of Duty Cup Series history, 2 drivers have 3 wins. Luke Herring, all the way back in Season 1, also your Season 1 champion, got 3 wins. And Bullet Bill, last season, knocked 3 wins. No one else has 3 wins, ever. Kyle Akers has already won... Oh, wait, no, yeah, Kyle Akers also has 3 wins. I was getting a little backwards. Kyle Akers won 2 races this season, and 1 race in Season 1. So he wants to be the new all-time wins leader. And here he's running 3rd. He has a lot of hungry drivers around him that want to win just as bad, if not more. A lot of these guys going for the first. 3 laps to go, though. Looking at the top 10, Jonathan Hoff has 0 wins. Mo Akers has 1. Smet has 0. Kyle has 3. Alexander Rowe has 1. Logan Claudel has 1. Burt Ford has 0. Hunter Spartan has 1. Kyle Kesey has 0. Or no, he has 1. And Keon Eddington has 1. So, very few drivers up in this pack have 0 wins. Jonathan Hoffman at 39 being one of them. And he has one of the best cars here, him and the 2. The 2 has probably led the most out of anyone in this pack, but 39 has gone from the, well, I guess 10th to 1st a lot. Coming to 2 laps to go. Rebecca Tyler on pit road. Hopefully everyone else has enough fuel to make it. 2 to go. And this pack is getting crazy. The winning move of the Amateur Series race was made going into the trial, coming to 2 to go. Racemaster did not get past, and he put out a pretty big lead, but they were so busy battling each other for second, they couldn't pass him. In the Truck Series, the winning move was made when Evan Byrne, a lapped car, or lap truck, dive bombed your leader, Joseph Rakowski, and allowed Drew Charles to make it 3 wide. We have a lapped car of Nick Ventura. Which way does he go? Because this will determine... Is there a caution? No, okay. Oh, he's going to block the 2. Alexander Rowe gets held up 2 consecutive weeks by a lapped car. Oh, man, Nick Ventura is doing a good job making enemies. It's going to be one of these 3 cars, man. Samet Oskin or Jonathan Hoff. More than likely one of those 2. Burt Ford, actually, he's going to get a huge run. Samet Oskin could finally win a Call of Duty Cup Series race. I just don't think they're single file behind, which means they could get a run. Burt Ford's going for it. He's going to give everything he's got. I just had like a little stutter there. The 39, man, he's trying everything. I wouldn't count out the 2. Oh, yeah, I would. He's way too far back. Burt Ford's going to have to somehow get a run here, and he's not. I don't think they're going to catch the 0-2. Coming through the trial, Samet Oskin trying to get the number 48 car in Hendrick Motorsports. Their first wins in Season 2. Samet Oskin, finally a Call of Duty Cup Series winner. Burt Ford, something just broke on that car, man. He's lost a lot of speed. He lost a lot of pace, man. Seems like the middle of 3 and 4. I don't know what happened. Did the engine blow? There's no smoke. Alright, well, let's fast forward and look at the official results. Alright. Oh, maybe, I don't know, Larry Arnold and Joe Strzokowski both ran out of fuel on that last lap. Not sure how. Overall, that's probably the most boring plate race on Blowover Bros history, but I don't know. I like Samet Oskin. Glad he finally got the win. He's been a loyal subscriber, so good to see him finally win. But your top 10 goes. Samet Oskin first. Jonathan Hoff, he's so close to winning, man. Burt Ford third. Don't know what happened. Alexander Rowe fourth. And last season's champion, Keon Eddington, runs out your top 5. Hunter Spartan and Logan Caudell 6th and 7th. And you had a pair of Akers and Mo and Kyle. And then Nathan Stapleton rounds out your top 10. Earlier, I thought Nathan would have been one to win, but he got blocked by Nick and literally could not recover, finishing 13.5 seconds back. 18 cars in the lead lap. Joseph Rakowski and Larry Arnold both running out of fuel on the last lap. Yeah, man. Nick Ventura, Ruby Caudell, you saw their problems early on in the race. Both were bound to 23rd and 24th. And 25 cars technically finished the race. Like I said, probably the most boring plate race, if not one of the most boring races ever. I don't know, Darlington Season 2 is pretty bad. You'll never be able to see it, though, because me being stupid deleted the first 3 seasons of races, which is stupid. But he'll take my word for it. It was a terrible race. Congratulations to Samet Oskin, though. I know how bad he wanted to finally win, and he did. Better place to do it than Talladega, especially in that beautiful paint scheme. But that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.